Cyclonic action. Alright, let's go ahead and show you what makes this machine work different. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to take the brand new bag out because I know you're going to fall in love with the machine. I don't know if you're going to go with it, so just in case if you do, I'm going to save you your clean bag over here. Alright, and what I brought with me here today is an old used bag just to show you worst case scenario. Alright, so let's go ahead and plug that in here. Alright, now let me ask you here, Mary, do you know of a vacuum cleaner that could ever pick up anything like these? We call these Texas size 22s. I heard everything in Texas was a whole lot bigger.
Holy cow, no.
No way possible, because when it hits that motor, it's going to damage it, right?
Right.
So here, we didn't buy a vacuum cleaner to pick that up, but you bought a vacuum cleaner to pick up dirt, dust, or hair. Right? So what I brought with me here today is my own dirt. They told me you had a clean home, right? Ugh. Inside there is 15 pounds of sand. Oh. Dirt, dust, lint, hair, and fuzz. It's pretty heavy there, right?
Yes, it is.
Definitely real dirt, right? Alright. So let's go ahead and show you there. Inside there, we got 15 pounds of that stuff. Now, do you know of a vacuum cleaner that can ever pick up that much dirt at one time?
No.
No way. You know, once it hits that motor, it's going to jam it up and probably get a burnt rubber smell, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I told you from the get-go, this machine's not a vacuum cleaner. It's a true cleaning system, alright? Also, what we call is the little pig, and the reason why we call it the little pig, because it loves to eat. So let's go ahead and show you how this machine works out. And I'm going to plug this in there. And again, 15 pounds of sand, dirt, dust, lint, hair, and fuzz. Let's go ahead and show you how the little piggy works. Alright? So watch this. Woo! Look at that. That's like a pound a second there, right?
Wow.
And again, pretty impressive. I like to call it the Energizer Bunny also because it does keep on going and going and going all the way down to the last grain. Pretty impressive, huh?
That is amazing.
Now we got 15 pounds of the stuff that he said not to pick up. Let's see if the little piggy lost any power. Alright? Now I want to take one of these bullets and put it in the palm of your hand. And we're going to say that's dirt, right? Sitting in the carpet on your upholsteries. And if you clog up, remember that sound of vacuum cleaners? Now when you clog up, where's that dirt going to be at?
It's still there.
Still in your hand, right? Give it airflow. Woo! Takes off like a rocket. Right? Wow. Pretty impressive, right? Let's go ahead and show you one more time there. Again, when you create a suction, there's no airflow, so that's why it strains that motor. You gotta have airflow to have dirt flow. Woo! Takes off like a rocket. Pretty amazing, huh?
Yes.
Well, this is where everything comes together. Now, remember I told you our company started back in 1937, used to build the airplane wings, and then after the war there wasn't high demand of those parts to be made, so they started building this machine. Alright. Now what makes this machine work truly different than all vacuum cleaners is all about the airflow principle. There is what we call cyclonic action. Alright. You have that 16-degree angle here. Alright. It's the same thing what those aeronautical engineers, when they built the airplane wings, knew at a 16-degree angle is what's going to create a high and low pressure. Alright. And that's what gets the lift off on airplanes. So when they built this machine, they put that same 16-degree angle there, and it makes it totally different. Alright. Because vacuum cleaners only work one way. Dirt follows air. So if dirt follows air, it's going to go through the motor and damage that. Now that's going to fall into your bag or your filters and it's going to coat and clog it. Alright? What makes our machine work different is all that dirt that I just picked up there comes in, hits that 16-degree angle, alright, and instead of going towards the motor, alright, where it creates the high and low pressure, it redirects my dirt and pushes the dirt away from the motor. Alright? So now if all that dirt goes away from the motor, what do I still have here to pick up those heavy bullets?
Airflow.
Still have airflow, right? Gotta have airflow to have dirt flow. This is what I thought was ingenious. Take a look here. Voila.
That's amazing.
Where's all the dirt piled up at?
It's in the front.
Towards the front. Where's my motor at?
It's in the back.
In the back. So now what do I have here? Constant airflow to have constant dirt flow. If you pick up anything heavy, all the heavy stuff will always be waiting for you right here in the back. Pretty impressive, huh?
Very.
Not only that, if you do the cleaning, you pick up something like a ring or earring and you hear it come through, alright? You can actually open it up while it's still on because dirt's going to stay one way, air will always go the other, and all the heavy stuff will be waiting for you right there in the back, and then you will go about to clean it. Pretty neat, huh?
Yes.
But even at this point, a lot of my customers still wonder how that was even possible. So I'm going to take you behind the scenes and show you how our machine truly works. Alright? So let's go ahead and show you how the vacuum cleaners work one more time. Dirt follows air, right? So this is your typical vacuum cleaner. All the dirt was piled right there, right? How much air is going through the motor right now?
None.
None. So if I was going to try to clean right now, how much cleaning did I get done?
Not much.
Not much at all, right? Because there's not much air flow going through. What I brought with me here today is a clear lid. This lid is no different than this, just clear so you can actually see what's going on here, right? So now how vacuum cleaners work, right, just like we showed you there, let's show you how the Cyclonic cleaning system works. Voila!
Wow.
Pretty impressive, huh?
Yeah.
All that dirt immediately shot away from the back of the bag and created a high and low pressure to where now you have constant airflow, right? something else. This machine also defies gravity. I can turn it upside down. Looks more like a blender now, right?
Right.
Now, why all vacuum cleaners sound like this? Because that bag or that filter is coated in clogs, right? You can't move no air. That's why that motor is straining. It's working 3 times as hard. Ours works at a slow, steady pace at all times where it never clogs up and never loses that power. Alright? Not only that, Mary, I told you our average motors last over 32 years is because air cannot damage a motor, but dirt, dust, lint, hair, and fuzz can. Pretty impressive, huh?
Very.
Definitely sounds like a better way of cleaning also, huh?
Yes, it does.
Well, let's show you how much power this machine has, you know, because continuous airflow is most important, but having good, efficient power to be able to get all the dirt and dust up is very important also. So let's go ahead and show you. Now, vacuum cleaners typically only have about 10 to 20 inches of suction, all right? And carpet manufacturers, they require 65 inches of suction to be able to pull all the dirt and dust up from underneath the carpet. All right, but with 10 and 20 inches of suction is real short of 65 inches. Then you got the high-end vacuum cleaners like Kirby, Rainbow, Filter Queen. They have typically from 36 to 42 inches of suction, so still short of 65 inches. The problem with vacuum cleaners, they knew within the first 5-10 minutes by picking up that dirt and dust, you were going to clog up and lose 90% of that power anyways. All right. What makes this machine so impressive is the fact that it has 106 inches of suction, and that's at all times. Even if I poured the dirt out, it still have the same amount of power, only because this machine never lost the airflow in the first place. All right. So let's go and show you how much power this machine truly has. So inside there is 15 pounds of sand. I'm going to clog up the whole bag just to say we have the least amount of power there, right? So clog it all up. I'm also going to throw these big heavy bullets in there, all right, in that big opening. Not only that, I got a little hammer with me. So now that I got 15 pounds of sand, 2 bullets in the hammer. You ready for this here, Mary?
I'm ready.
Alright, I'm about to show you how much power this machine truly has. Alright, I got a little bit too much dirt in there, so let's go and pour some of this out. Woo! Have you ever seen anything like that before?
Wow.
Now, if you would have seen that on TV, would you have believed it?
No.
Of course not. I would have thought they put super glue in it or something, right? But definitely no super glue in here. Because if I wanted to go do it now, we'd have a pretty big mess, right?
Right.
But ask yourself one serious question here, Mary. If you had the TriStar cleaning system and it could hold 15 pounds of sand, 2 bullets, and a hammer upside down, but never lose airflow, do you think it has any problem picking up the little bit of dirt, dust, or hair that you might have in here?
No.
No way, Jose, right? But what makes this machine truly work different than all vacuum cleaners is all about the cyclonic action here, and it's all about dirt going one way, air goes the other way, so you never lose airflow.
Wow.
Amazing, huh?
There.
2 things. We're the only company in the world that has this patented airflow. Not only that, we're the only company in the world that could actually do some free cleaning for our customers and leave 15 pounds of sand in there. Alright? So let's go ahead and do some free cleaning for you and show you how this machine works.
Okay.